This is the pettiest thing I have ever seen in high school sports. And I'll just say there aren't many forces on planet Earth stronger than a pissed off football mom. So in the state of Michigan, playoffs are fully underway, and last week they had their district finals. One of these games was Traverse City St. Francis versus Kingsley. Now this game was being played at Kingsley, and it was anticipated to be a pretty good matchup, as St. Francis beat them earlier this year by 1 point. But conveniently, less than 24 hours before the game kicks off, the Michigan State governing body for high school athletics calls up Kingsley and says, hey, we got a problem. And by the way, if you want more sports stories that ESPN never touches, make sure you're following because I do this every day. They received an anonymous complaint that Kingsley was playing with non-regulation size uprights. The width of the uprights at Kingsley were 18 feet 6 inches. This is only for college and the NFL, whereas the width of high school uprights is 23 feet 4 inches, meaning that Kingsley's uprights were 4 feet 10 inches too narrow. But the interesting thing here is that these goalposts have been on the field for like 20 years. So you're probably wondering, how the hell did this just now come about? Well, apparently a parent from TCSF went to Kingsley's field, took a measurement drone, and measured the uprights before the game. And again, apparently this parent did it earlier in the week and waited until Thursday night, less than 24 hours before the game started, to report this. Likely as some sort of like psychological warfare to either get them to A, forfeit the game, or B, lose home field advantage. And this story is so insane to believe that I even scoured local message boards of Michigan high school football to see if the claims matched up what everyone else was saying. And they did. There's apparently eyewitness reports, and they even called out specifically who the person was, which I'm not going to reveal. So what Kingsley did was get together a bunch of volunteers and a local crane company to saw the uprights in half, widen it, and then weld it together again less than 24 hours before the game started. So the team still ended up playing the game at Kingsley, and fans arrived with goalpost signs. And although the first matchup was very close, this one was not, and I think it just added fuel to the fire because Kingsley beat TCSF 57-6. And this pissed them off so much that Kingsley put up 50 points by half, and then they just ran the clock for the rest of the game. Just a classic case of an overprotective mom doing way too much. And to give credit where credit's due, I was tagged in a video made by this guy. He put this on my radar. I did more research on it.